What if the magic Djinn returned to test whether humans really learn from their wishes? But this time, the Djinn didn't offer gold or power. It offered something far more dangerous, a second chance. In a village not far from where the first farmer was tested, lived another poor farmer named Kojo. Kojo had heard the whispers, the legends of a magic Djinn who granted wishes that led to ruin. He scoffed at the stories, his own life a bitter cycle of small harvests, a sick mother, and crushing debts. He was tired, overworked, and angry at the world. One evening, as the sun painted the dry land in shades of orange and red, his shovel struck something hard. He dug with his worn hands and unearthed an old, cracked lamp. As he wiped the dust away, a familiar blue smoke rose, twisting into the shape of a Djinn, its eyes older and wiser than the legends described. The Djinn's voice was like the desert wind. "I have seen what greed does to the hearts of men," it said. "The rules have changed." Kojo, stunned, could only listen. "I will grant you one wish," the Djinn continued, "but whatever you ask for will also be given, in double measure, to your neighbor." Kojo's heart sank. He immediately thought of his neighbor, the one with slightly better land and healthier animals, the man he secretly envied every single day. If he wished for a good harvest, his neighbor would get a great one. If he wished for 100 gold coins, his neighbor would get 200. His desperation began to war with a dark, creeping jealousy. The jealousy whispered a terrible idea into Kojo's mind: if I suffer, let him suffer more. He opened his mouth, ready to wish for half his neighbor's harvest to be destroyed, a wish born of pure spite. But the Djinn held up a hand, its eyes piercing Kojo's soul. "I have seen wishes for power bring down kingdoms and wishes for gold leave families in sorrow," the Djinn warned. "Will you repeat their mistakes, or will you be the first to wish differently?" In that moment, Kojo saw his sick mother's face, heard the cries of hungry children in the village, and felt a deep shame for the poison in his own heart. Taking a deep breath, Kojo looked the Djinn in the eye and made his choice. "I wish," he said, his voice clear and steady, "for wisdom and a heart free from envy. For myself, and for my neighbor." The Djinn smiled, a true, brilliant smile for the first time in centuries. This was the wish it had waited for. No gold fell from the sky, no fields bloomed instantly. Instead, Kojo felt a great weight lift from his shoulders. He felt calm. Over time, his harvest slowly improved because he began working smarter. He started collaborating with his neighbor instead of competing. Together, their wisdom and hard work made the entire village richer. True magic is not in changing our circumstances, but in changing our hearts. A wise heart is a wish that blesses both you and your neighbor. Subscribe for more African tales and wisdom by a lumper with life lessons and moral lessons.